Champions League match day 6 is around the corner, and in this video I am going to be giving you guys my predictions, expectations and analysis for all the games that are going to be taking place on Tuesday and Wednesday. So if this is the first time you are come across the channel, I am inviting you to just be patient, watch the video carefully till the end and tell me what you think about my predictions for all the fixtures that are going to be taking place Tuesday and Wednesday. But know that ahead of these games, there is only one team that is still to suffer a defeat in the Champions League this season, and they have won all their games, 5 out of 5, and that team is Arsenal. Arsenal have won all their games. Real Madrid have suffered just one defeat, so they collected 12 points out of 15 possible points. That is 4 wins for Real Madrid, 1 defeat. Bayern Munich is another team with 4 wins, 1 defeat. Inter Milan is another team, 4 wins, 1 defeat. Also, Paris Saint-Germain, the current European champions, 4 wins, 1 defeat for them. And then there is Borussia Dortmund with 3 wins, 2 draws. So that is just to tell you how interesting the UEFA Champions League is looking like. And ahead of match day 6, key games are coming up, and those games are going to be very crucial to every club that wants to continue in the championship. Remember, if you don't win this game week 6, teams like FC Barcelona, they have to win it, because if they don't win it, then they'll start depending on other teams to see if those teams will win or they'll lose. So the game that Barcelona is going to play on Tuesday against Frankfurt is going to be a game must win. Now, let me get into the games that are going to be taking place on Tuesday and also on Wednesday. Like I said, I'm going to give you guys my predictions, my analysis and my expectations for all the games that are going to be taking place Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, looking at the table here, you'll notice that the first game is going to be that of Kairat Almaty versus Olympiacos. Bro, this game is going to be a tough one. Yeah, because when you take a look at the recent games of these two teams, right, you notice that they have not really been good. If I'm being honest with you, Olympiacos against Real Madrid scored 3 goals and conceded 4 goals, suffered a defeat, right? And against FC Barcelona won them, Arsenal won them. So Olympiacos have not faced an easy opponent so far in the Champions League. And Kairat Almaty also, they are looking sharper. But you see this game, it is going to be a tough one, right? Though Kairat Almaty is playing this game at home with a home advantage, Olympiacos is the one playing this game away. But with the way I watch Olympiacos against Real Madrid, if they put that same energy in this game, bet with me guys, they are going to win this game. Yes, if Olympiacos can repeat that same energy they played against Real Madrid with, then I can guarantee a victory for them in this game. Now, my expectations for this game is that both teams are going to play extremely well. Olympiacos is playing this game away from home, and Kairat Almaty is going to be playing this game in front of their fans. So normally I know they're going to give their best. So I think in this game, right, I think Olympiacos is going to score over 1.5 goals. That's my predictions for this game between Kairat Almaty and Olympiacos. And moving further, you see that Bayern Munich is going to play against Sporting CP. If I'm being honest with you, right, Bayern Munich is one of the best teams in the world right now, right? They have not suffered a single defeat in their domestic league, Bundesliga. They have suffered just 1 defeat in the Champions League, and that defeat was against Arsenal. That was on match day 5, right? So where they suffered the defeat to Arsenal when they took their flight to the Emirates Stadium in England and suffered a defeat 3 goals to 1. So I expect Bayern Munich to bounce back to winning ways in this game, right? I really enjoy watching Bayern Munich, like whether it is in the Bundesliga or in the Champions League, and they're still going to play this game without one of their key players, Luis Diaz. So I still expect Bayern Munich to play this game well. Besides, they're playing this game at Allianz Arena, so it is their home, and all the fans are going to be behind them. And Sporting CP is one team that collectively they are good. Yeah, if you have been watching Sporting CP games, though I've not really been watching all their games, but I make sure I watch Champions League games. Even though I miss some Champions League games because they are always played at the same time, like 6 games played at the same time, what I normally do is this. After every game, I go and check the highlights of the other games, right? So Sporting CP, they have been good when it comes to offensive games, because take a look at all the games that I've played this season. When it comes to attacking, they attack extremely well. So I expect both teams to perform well in this game, but I think Bayern Munich has an upper hand in this game. So I'm going to give Bayern Munich a straight win in this game against Sporting CP. Now, Atalanta versus Chelsea. It's as if Chelsea have forgotten that the season is still going on, because since that victory against FC Barcelona, Chelsea have not been the same. Yes, Chelsea have not been the same. They have played 3 games since that victory against FC Barcelona and they have not won any. After the Barcelona game, they played a game against Arsenal, shared points with Arsenal 1-1. After the Arsenal game, they suffered a defeat to Fulham 3-1. After the Fulham game, they played a game against Bournemouth this weekend and the game ended 0-0. So Chelsea have not won a single game after that victory against FC Barcelona. And this game is going to be a tough one. But with the likes of William Estevao, Cole Palmer, I think the game is going to be interesting. The game is going to be an interesting one. But Atalanta is also a strong team. See, when you take a look at what the new coach is doing, right, you notice that Atalanta is up to something. If I'm being honest with you, bro, Atalanta is up to something now. And this game is going to be a tough one. I don't know who is going to win the game as of the moment, but I think Chelsea has an upper hand in this game, because when you compare the two squads, right, you notice that Chelsea has a better team, a better squad, better players as compared to Atalanta. And I don't expect Enzo Maresca to come into this game and carry out some experiments. Enzo Maresca coming into this game is a game where you are coming to win. And playing a game against Atalanta away from home is a tough one. So I expect Enzo Maresca to start his best 11. Maybe let him play the same way he played against FC Barcelona, because that team that he used against FC Barcelona can win him any game. I promise you guys. If Enzo Maresca uses the same lineup in this game, then I'll give Chelsea a straight win. And when you take a look at the game of Barcelona versus Frankfurt, this is going to be Barcelona's first UEFA Champions League game in their new Spotify Camp Nou. And this game is a game must win. Remember, they have played 2 games in that stadium already and have won all their games. They played a game against Atletico Bilbao, which was the first game in Camp Nou La Liga game. They won that game with a clean sheet. After that Bilbao game, they played a game against Alaves, won the game after conceding 1-0. And after that 1-0, they played a game against Atletico de Madrid, still won Atletico de Madrid. So I think Barcelona coming into this game is with a upper hand, not just because they're playing at home, because when you take a look at the recent games, they have been a better side. So I'm going to give FC Barcelona a straight win in this game against Frankfurt. Now, Inter Milan versus Liverpool. Liverpool Football Club is not in the right direction though. If I tell you that Liverpool is going to win this game, I'm joking. When you take a look at the games of Inter Milan so far in the Champions League, they won 4 and they suffered just 1 defeat. Unlike Liverpool is just suffering left, right, center. Whether it is in La Liga, in Premier League, they suffer. Champions League, they suffer. Carabao Cup, they are out. So I think this game is going to be a tough one. And with the current state of Liverpool, the way they defend, the way they attack, the way they make passes, I don't think they are going to win this game. Yes, I have to be honest with you. Inter Milan is playing this game at home with a home advantage. I don't think it is going to be easy for Liverpool in this game. But watching at Liverpool against bigger teams, you clearly see something. There is a vision. There is something. There are dreams. But I think this game is going to be a tough one. So I'm going to give both teams to score. I cannot guarantee Inter Milan is going to win. And I cannot also guarantee Liverpool is going to win. So I'm going to give both teams to score in this game. Now, AS Monaco versus Galatasaray. See, these two teams to me are very average teams. I have to be honest with you guys. These two teams are very, very average, because when you take a look at how they started off the Champions League games, out of the 5 games that these two teams have played, they have not been good. Take a look at the last game that Monaco played against Pafos, right? The game ended 2-2. To my greatest surprise, I never knew AS Monaco were not going to win that game, but the game ended 2-2. And after that game, they won Paris Saint-Germain, the European champions, in the League 1, in the domestic league 1-0. So I think this game is going to be a tough one. And if I have to predict the game, with the likes of Victor Osimhen for Galatasaray, I think both teams are going to score in this game. PSV Eindhoven versus Atletico de Madrid. This PSV Eindhoven won Liverpool. Liverpool won Atletico de Madrid. So it is somehow looking like a circle. But with the current squads, with the recent statistics from the two clubs, Atletico de Madrid suffered a defeat to Barcelona, suffered a defeat yesterday to Atletico Bilbao. But I'm still going to give Atletico de Madrid a double chance in this game. Either they win or they draw. And now when you take a look at the game of Tottenham against Slavia Prague, right? I have to be honest with you guys. Tottenham is not looking good. Tottenham is not looking good. Yeah. I know they played a game against Newcastle. The game ended 2-2 where Cristiano Romero scored 2 goals, a basket kick and a header. But I don't think this game is going to be an easy one. And besides, I cannot even remember the last time they won a game at home. So this game is going to be a tough one. I'm going to give Tottenham over 1.5 goals in this game. Union Saint-Gilloise versus Olympique de Marseille. Who is going to win this game? Who is going to win this game? I know this game is a tough one. I cannot just predict the game because of the names of the clubs. I cannot just give Olympique de Marseille to win or Union Saint-Gilloise to win because they're playing at home. But this is the Champions League, man. Anything can happen, bro. Anything can happen. So let's just wait. But my predictions for this game is someone is going to win. A double chance. You know, when you're double chancing a game means a certain club is going to win. So I think any team can win in this game. There is not going to be anything like a draw. Now Karabakh versus Ajax. Oh boy. Oh boy. Who is going to win this game? Who is going to win this game? If I'm being honest with you, I have not been watching Karabakh games, but Ajax games, I've been following some of their games. Defensively, they are not good. When it comes to creation of chances, they are not also good. When it comes to attacking, Juventus, Ajax is not looking that good. But I think there is going to be over 2.5 goals in this game. I'm going to give over 2.5 goals in this game because the way Karabakh played in the UEFA Champions League match, they won against Benfica. Won Benfica 3-2. I think they're going to be like more than 2.5 goals in this game. So that's my predictions. Now, Athletic Club, that is Atletico Bilbao versus Paris Saint-Germain. Not forgetting Villarreal versus Copenhagen because Villarreal Copenhagen. Okay. Bro, who is going to win this game? Someone should help me. Now, looking at this game, it is a tough one. Yeah, it is a tough one. And I'm going to double chance Villarreal in this game. Atletico Bilbao versus Paris Saint-Germain. This is the European champions. And if I'm being honest with you, the Paris Saint-Germain of this season is different from the Paris Saint-Germain of last season. And I cannot just guarantee you guys that Paris Saint-Germain is going to win this game, right? But look at how Atletico Bilbao have been participating in the Champions League so far after Matchday 5. They have not been good. So I'm going to give Paris Saint-Germain a double chance in this game. You see, it is even hard for me to give Paris Saint-Germain a straight win. So I'm going to give them a double chance in this game. Borussia Dortmund versus Bodo Glimt. I'm going to give Borussia Dortmund an upper hand in this game. A double chance. In fact, a straight win. They're playing at home. And they've suffered how many defeats this season? They have 10 points out of 15. So I'm going to give Borussia Dortmund a straight win in this game. Benfica versus Napoli. Benfica have not won a single Champions League game so far this season, if I'm not mistaken. The last one they played against Ajax, who won? I don't know who won that game, I've forgotten, but if they won that game, it means they have one win, and if they did not win, it means they have not won a single game. So, and Napoli, with the absence of Kevin De Bruyne, Frank Zambo, and Gisa, this game is going to be a tough one, but I'm still going to give both teams to score. Now, Club Brugge versus Arsenal, without any doubt, Arsenal is going to win the game easily, right? Many of their players are absent. I'm going to give Arsenal a straight win in this game. Juventus versus Pafos. Juventus is looking for their way into this Champions League, and they are not seeing. Pafos, same. Who's going to win the game? I'm going to give Juventus a double chance in this game. They have an upper hand in this game, so I'm going to give Juventus a double chance in this game. Leverkusen versus Newcastle. Oh boy, this Leverkusen, Bayer Leverkusen won Manchester City on Matchday 5 when they traveled to England. Who is going to win this game? Bro. This one is difficult though, but I'm going to double chance Newcastle in this game. Now, Real Madrid versus Manchester City. I think this is going to be the game of the UEFA Champions League Matchday 6. Real Madrid, Man City. Who is going to win the game? Who is going to win the game? And looking at the recent games of the two clubs, right? Man City is not stable. Real Madrid is not stable. So it is going to be a 50-50 game. But Real Madrid is playing this game at home. Means they have a plus advantage. But with the likes of Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, right? Jude Bellingham, these three guys, Thibaut Courtois, 4 guys against Man City. If Real Madrid end up winning this game, right, I think these 4 guys I've just mentioned here are going to be the ones that contributed much to the victory. Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, Courtois, and Jude Bellingham. And coming out to Man City, right? Man City is a difficult team to predict. Why? Because look at the team right now. You don't know who is the star there. And the way Man City is coming back, we have to be scared because at the start of the season, we all were like, if he stop Erling Haaland in a game, you stop the system of Pep Guardiola. If you stop Erling Haaland, it means Man City is not going to score goals. But when you take a look at the recent games of Man City, Phil Foden is now the new goal scorer. And imagine Man City with 2 goal scorers, Phil Foden and Erling Haaland. So it is going to be a tough one for Real Madrid. And then Jeremy Doku also, ever since the guy got engaged to his girlfriend, things have not been the same. So I think this game is going to be a tough one. And my predictions for this game is very simple. Both teams are going to score. Guys, I've come to the end of the video, and if you are watching the video right up to this level, may I know your own predictions for some of these games. I know you cannot predict all of them. You cannot predict all of these games. These are 18 games that are going to be taking place on Tuesday and Wednesday. 9 games on Tuesday, 9 games on Wednesday. So let me know your predictions and which of these games are you waiting for. Because as for me, I'm waiting for the Barcelona versus Frankfurt game, Real Madrid versus Man City game, Club Brugge versus Arsenal game. These are the 3 games I'm waiting for. Also as the Inter Milan, Liverpool. So let me know your game. Let me know the one you are waiting for. And most importantly, guys, you hit the thumb up to the video, you subscribe to the channel if you are still to subscribe, and most importantly, this is the most important thing that can help me as an upcoming content creator, as an upcoming football analyst. Share the video, share this video to 1 or 2 persons, and see you guys until my next video.